He was born under a foreign king. He died as the ruler of the greatest empire the world had ever seen. This is how Cyrus became the Great. The Rise and Fall of the Persian Empire, Part 3. Cyrus the Great, the founder of empires. History is full of conquerors, men who took power with the sword and left the world in ruins. But Cyrus the Great was different. He didn't just conquer, he united. He forgave. He didn't just build an empire, he created a legacy. But before the glory, before the empire, Cyrus was just a prince, a Persian noble, a man living under the shadow of a powerful king. That king, his own grandfather, Astyages, ruler of the Medes. Cyrus was born around 600 BCE in the mountainous land of Anshan, a small Persian kingdom ruled by his father, Cambyses I. His mother, according to tradition, was Mandane, daughter of Astyages. That made Cyrus royal, but also a threat. Legend says Astyages had a dream that Cyrus would one day overthrow him. Fearing prophecy, he ordered the child killed. But like all great heroes, Cyrus survived. A shepherd raised him in secret, and when his true identity was revealed, it was already too late. The boy had grown into a leader. Cyrus returned to Anshan and became king after his father's death, but he was still under Median rule. To the Medes, Persia was a vassal, a servant, but Cyrus had other plans. As Persia grew stronger, so did Cyrus' ambition. He began building alliances, winning support from discontented tribes and even high-ranking Median nobles. In 550 BCE, he made his move. Cyrus rebelled. The Medes, led by King Astyages, gathered their forces. They had the numbers, they had the experience, but they didn't have the loyalty. Many of Astyages' commanders defected. Some even joined Cyrus on the battlefield. The final clash came outside Pasargadae. It wasn't just a war for independence. It was a civil war, Persians versus Medes. And Cyrus, he won. Astyages was captured. The Median Empire collapsed. But Cyrus didn't execute his grandfather. He didn't destroy Median cities. He absorbed their kingdom and respected their people. This would become Cyrus's trademark. Where others ruled with fear, he ruled with honor. With both Persia and Media united, Cyrus founded the Achaemenid Empire, named after his ancestor, Achaemenes. This wasn't just a change in leadership. It was the birth of a new world order. He appointed governors, or satraps, to oversee distant provinces. He created a system of laws, taxation, and military organization that allowed the empire to function smoothly, despite its massive size. And this was just the beginning. With the Medes defeated, Cyrus looked west, to the gold-rich lands of Lydia, to the divided empire of Babylon, to lands beyond the horizon. Cyrus wasn't just building an empire, he was building an idea. One that valued unity over destruction, respect over revenge, and it would echo across history. Even the Greeks, who would later fight Persia, admired him. The Bible calls him the Anointed One, a liberator, and the Cyrus Cylinder, a declaration he would soon write, would be remembered as the first charter of human rights. But for now, his empire was just beginning to take shape. The world was starting to notice, and Cyrus the Great was far from finished, because next, he would take on one of the richest kings in the world, a man whose gold-filled rivers couldn't save him. The battle for Lydia is coming, and only one king will stand. This was just the beginning. Watch the full story of Persia's rise. Explore forgotten worlds. Subscribe to Tales Lost in Time.